Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. Happy Thursday. How you doing there, Kaylee? Oh my gosh, I almost forgot
I
her name.
I'm doing absolutely amazing. How are you, Sarah?
So good. So good. Just celebrated my third anniversary with Donnie.
So amazing.
Like, how is that possible? Like, how is all those days passing by already?
It's nuts, but it's crazy, eh? To think back of your wedding day, it feels like yesterday, but then it also feels like it's like so long ago.
It's been almost 1,100 days.
That's
Like,
crazy when you break it
that's
down.
I know. That's how I've been like living my life these days is okay. Sure, we wait 3 to 5 years, but how many days is that? Because one thing we don't get back is our days.
Yeah,
It's the one thing that once it's gone, it's gone.
absolutely. And it's actually eye-opening when you break it down to the days. And I was listening to somebody, we do so much training as entrepreneurs, but I was listening to somebody, I can't tell you who, but they said, you know, how many times do you see your mom and your mom or your dad a year? Well, he said about twice a year because I don't live close to them. Okay, so how many years do you think they still have with the health that they have? Well, about 10. Okay, so you're going to see your parents 20 or 10 to 20 times before they die. And I was like, wow, like that's huge when you break it down into days. It really is.
I started, like I said, breaking it down in the days because somebody taught me that. I have less than 1,200 days until I'm 70. Like,
Crazy.
that's so crazy. And you're absolutely right. So there's 365 days in a year and you see your parents twice. Like,
Mhm.
how would it make you feel to see them even more?
Mhm. It's
I'm
crazy.
super excited. My dad's flying in tomorrow. And I'm so excited because I purchased his ticket and I purchased first class for him. So he would never do it on his own. He was always very frugal. And I was like, you know what? My dad does not have a lot of time. I understand this. I'm going to get emotional here right now. But my dad, I don't know how many times that they told me my dad was going to die. Like, so now I live that, okay, this could be the last time. I'm going to make the most out of it. Right. When I'm on a call, I call him every single week, right? Sometimes I call him multiple times a week because I don't know.
Mhm.
And he's not an old man. He's only 63 years old, but it's a short life. It's a short life. But
It
anyways,
is.
we're on topic here, Kaylee.
And you bought a first class ticket. I love that.
I bought a first class ticket, but here's the thing. It's going to go into what we're talking about today. I was a broke entrepreneur. I was doing network marketing and, in network marketing, you pay for the products, you pay for the training and you do all these things, but I wasn't getting clients. So the money that I may have been at the top of the leaderboard, but my income wasn't showing that because I had to keep reinvesting it. And here I was, a broke entrepreneur, giving broke advice because I didn't understand how to scale and duplicate my income. But now I can show you how to turn $0 into $100,000. Like
Oh, hell
magic.
yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
It's so true, right? When you're first starting out as an entrepreneur, there's all the questions, right? It's a road you've never been down.
Mhm.
But getting advice from a, an entrepreneur that's very, very successful, I think every single one that I've came into contact with that I've followed and continue to follow is every single amazing entrepreneur that's very successful says you have to invest into yourself over and over and over and over,
Yeah.
right? And unless you're continuing to learn, how do you expect your business to grow?
Yeah. And here's the thing. Network marketers, we are very good at selling you. Like, you can see us from a mile away and we can sell you. We know how to sell you. So what I encourage you to do is when you are looking for training, find somebody who has integrity, who has honesty, who's empathetic, who's compassionate, but the most important, make sure that you can see the results that they're getting their clients.
Mm-hmm.
Because there are, unfortunately, out there, and I'm not going to name any, there's some bad coaches out there. And there's people out there who aren't going to get you the results. And then you're going to feel defeated and you're not going to want to move forward. Kaylee and I, this has happened to us more than once. more than once. But now we're learning. And so you want to find somebody who has learned from their mistakes so you don't have to go through what they went through.
Absolutely. And it's key to it's really key to your business, because when like we started this year and took off, and it's crazy how fast things grow, but as you make decisions and quick decisions, which we've also came across something that didn't work so well for us, but it's not that it was a bad thing that happened. We learned from it, right? So now when moving forward in our business, and you listening too, when you're moving forward in your business and you're looking to invest into something to move your business forward, you need to do just that. First of all, look at the coach that you're looking at, and look at the success they've had, not necessarily their success as their business, but the people that they're coaching and training. Look at them and see, where were they before they started with this coach, and where are they going? Because you can hire a coach, but you don't want to hire a broke coach, right? So when you're looking at scaling your business and leveling up your business, and you as a person and personal growth, you always need to look at how you can get there, and look at somebody who's doing it and getting the results, not just themselves, but their clientele and their everybody that follows them. That's key.
Yeah. And so if you're a broke entrepreneur and you're not investing in your business, you are essentially giving broke advice to your future customers, for your future clients, right? And if you're passing on that advice, they're not going to get the results that they're looking for. In turn, they might blame you. In turn, it'll defeat your self-confidence, and it'll be a little bit of a blow to your ego. Right. So you want to make sure you're investing in yourself, whether that be, one-on-one coaching, group coaching, multiple coaching. And here's the thing that we learned is when you start investing in yourself, you keep investing in yourself, because there's a difference between investing $500 and getting $500 results, and investing $10,000 and getting $10,000 results, investing $100,000 and getting $1 million results, right? The more you have invested in the game, the bigger the return on investment will be.
I'm going to share just a little story on that topic, Sarah. So before I invested into myself with a high ticket package that was $10,000, I did all the free trainings. I did the master classes. I did the 3-day events and stuff like that. And when I did that, yes, I seen a shift, but it wasn't exponential. And when I invested into myself with a big ticket item, scared shitless to do it because it was something I've never done. First of all, I didn't know, just like anything else I didn't know the outcome it would be, but I knew that if I was going to pay this much money, I was going to pay attention. And when I did, and I started doing the first coaching thing that I invested in, it completely quantum leaped my life, completely changed my life in a huge way. So now when I invest into growing myself, my business, my like fitness, every aspect of my life, I know that in order to see the results that I want, I'm not scared now to invest bigger, because I know the more you can invest and the more that you just go for it, the bigger the results will be. Because looking back now from when I didn't invest and I just did the small things, I got small results.
Yep.
Now knowing once you invest in a bigger lump sum and you invest into something that's bigger, you're going to get bigger results. Like, I couldn't even tell you. I mean, I probably could. I've invested a crazy amount of money. Some people might think like over $50,000 in training. But when you look at it, my results now are that and more. If I look at my past and I didn't invest, I've seen small shifts, but nothing like that, nothing at all.
Because when we were in network marketing, we could bring in we could sell like $3,000 or $4,000 worth of product, right? Because when you're selling a product, it's roughly about, you're looking at about $100 a product, right? So if you're hustling, you're at like $3,000 or $4,000 worth of product. But when you invested significantly in yourself, Kaylee, you went to $500,000 in sales in 6 months, right? So that's the difference. So right now, those of you listening, you might only have 1 or 2 clients, or maybe you're just getting started. Maybe you have, 5 clients, and you're having trouble acquiring more. And it's because you're perceived to the market as a beginner. So another thing about having a mentorship is it helps you to build authority. So if you're investing with people who have results, so Kaylee and I invested with a 9-figure earner, right? So we're sitting at a table with a 9-figure earner. We invested a lot of money into it, but he's teaching us authority, and he helps us to remove the fear and the doubt and the inconsistency from I did over $1 million in sales in a year. So he's going to take me from that to multiple millions. So my next goal is now 10 million. So it's 1 million to 10 million. That's a big jump. And I need this skill. I need the skill where I'm going to think and I'm going to communicate at that level so that people will start to view me as a more confident, authoritative person, right? So that's what a coach does. That's why, Tony Robbins charges $1 million for 8 hours of his time, and why, people who are doing one-on-one coaching, masterminds are like $50,000, $60,000 for a couple of weeks. It's because when you get in the proximity of the people who are in the game already and who are already at a higher level than you, they pour into you. Okay. A good coach, a great coach, what makes a great coach is somebody who believes in you more than you believe in yourself. And they are willing to go above and beyond for you. They don't see you as competition. So Kaylee and I own a sales agency, and we're being trained by another sales agency. And here's the thing. I was following another sales agency, and I was asking questions because that's what I do when I'm growing my business. And they responded and saying, sorry, we can't help you because you're in competition with us. Okay. Lost my business. I no longer follow them. I no longer want any information from them. So I went with somebody who wants, 1, my business, right? And 2, are going to help me to grow.
Absolutely. And if you look at big master influences in the world, like look at Tiger Woods, right? He himself is a golfer. He can coach golfing.
Yep.
But how do you think he learned that? He had a beginning coach to get him started.
Yep.
Then he leveled up and he got another coach. He's always being coached, right? He was doing good at what he did, but then it just became the new normal. He got comfortable just having those records, and he thought, I need to level up. So we got a different coach, and he changed his swing.
Yep.
So when you look at your business and where you are, it's almost where you need to look at not where you are, but where you're going. Because if you always look at where you are and you think, I'm just getting started, I have 2, 3 clients, whatever it is, I'll wait until I have a few more come in before I get the coach, you're doing it wrong. Because in order to grow, in order to thrive, you need to do the thing now.
Yeah.
You need to hire that person now to help you. And it's crazy because once you do, the level of growth you have personally completely changes your business. It's not that you're getting a business coach to change your business. You're getting a business coach to change you as a person, which in turn makes decisions about and around your business to move it forward.
And not only that, is that they're there to help you answer questions. And you say, maybe you're stuck in creating a flow chart, or you're creating like an SOP, or creating KPIs, or even answering a sales question that one of your clients asks you. Well, then you just take a screenshot and you put it in the chat and you say, hey, how would you answer this? They give you the answer. They give it to you, and it works because one of our team members utilized that, and now we've changed the life.
Yeah.
Right. And now we're going to continue to change that life. We're going to go above and beyond because it's not about us. It's not about you. Your business will grow when you start to help other people grow. And it has to be bigger than that. And so you need to build a system around you that will help to increase your confidence, multiply that confidence so that your family and your friends and your strangers will come to you with respect and advice on how they can have what you have. Now, the online is littered right now with people who are becoming coaches, spiritual coaches, life coaches, mindset coaches, money coaches, weight loss coaches, writing coaches, book coaches, coaches everywhere. The ones who are having the success are the ones who are investing in themselves.
Absolutely. Because I mean it's quite simple. If you look at where you are right now and you're looking at your goals for the future, you probably have questions on how you're going to get there. I think that's everybody's first thought when they're looking at where they're going is how am I going to get there? Right? And when you look at the how and you don't have the answers, that's when you can bring somebody in that can help you get there. Right?
Yep.
That's going to show you the how. That's went through that. That's done that. That's went through that you're thinking about and got on the other side of it. So if you're stuck in a place where you're thinking, I'm here, I want to go here, the middle I don't know, but I'm following an influencer, I'm following a coach who's done that, crushed it, and they're way past that. Well, hello, knock on their door and say, I'm at this stage in my business, this part of my business. I would really love your mentorship to help me. These are my goals.
Yep.
And any good coach, any great coach, like Sarah just said, is going to say, okay, let's sit down and chat and let's create a game plan to get you there. Because somebody that's willing to help you with your goals to create the life you want inside of their business, that's the person that's going to take you there. That's the person that's going to change your life, but also their business's life, right?
Yep.
Just like you said, Sarah, it's not about you and your business, it's about changing the lives and the people inside your business as you grow. Like that's our biggest mission here at Authentic Sales on Demand and the business that we have is everyone within our company, they all have their own goals. They all have their own wants, dreams, desires. But our goal as a business and as a company is to create time and financial freedom and create an uprise. Right? So we're doing that for our business, everyone in our business, and everybody that comes into our business, right? It's a circle. And when you come in and when you leave, it's just a continuing circle. You're always growing, you're always evolving, you're always reaching your goals. And that's how it should be in your business. If you're listening, that's how your business should be.
So think of like Elon Musk, Steve Jobs, right? They had an idea. That was it. They had an idea. So like Steve Jobs wanted to create iTunes. He wanted to get rid of the 20 CDs for a penny, right? And so he had this idea that he wanted to create a system where people can take music on the go. But he wasn't like techie and he didn't really know what to do. So what did he do? He invested the money to hire people to help him execute his idea. Same with Elon Musk, right? He had the idea for Tesla. He didn't know how to build it and things like that. He invested, what was it, like $100 billion into it. And now he has people executing his idea, right? Just like any business, that businesses are always investing. They invest in employees, they invest in accountants and lawyers, and they test marketers and advertising. That's how a business is run. Okay. So if you're thinking of creating this business, you have to think from the end result as a business. If you want to have a multi-million-dollar business, you can't do it on your own. You need employees and lawyers and marketing teams and advertising teams, and you need testers and you need virtual assistants, and you need all of these things to get your business. So my first step when Kaylee and I started creating this business is we created a flow chart. Okay, who do we need? Who do we need to get this business started? And then the rest comes.
Absolutely.
So you can't call yourself an entrepreneur if you're not investing in your business. I'm sorry. You just have a hobby right now.
Absolutely, right? And And right out of the front, it is scary. It's scary to invest in yourself and in your business when you don't know the outcome, but that's everything in your life. You never know what's going to happen when you make a decision. You just have the trust and the belief and the faith that this investment is going to work out for me. And guess what? If it doesn't, it still taught you something. It's not
Exactly.
that it wasted your time. It's not that it wasted your money. It may feel like that, but you live and you learn. You don't go through things and say that was a bad thing to do. You learned something from it. Even though it didn't maybe not give you the results you wanted, you learn, okay, doing this, I know I would not do that now.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, there's always a positive intention in everything that happens, right? In like, even look at the Great Depression. More millionaires came out of that time than ever. And it created social assistance and the credit card, right?
Yeah.
That came out of the Great Depression. But we always hold on to money. For some reason, this money has this grip on us that keeps us from moving forward. But at the end of the day, on your deathbed, you're not going to think about the bills that didn't get paid. You're not going to think about the money that's left in your bank account. You're going to think about the opportunities that you missed out on because you were afraid to let go of pieces of paper with dead people on it. And it's not even, and that's even adjusting. We're moving away from that now. We're going into digital currency. The money literally doesn't even exist. You are literally holding on to fucking zeros and numbers in your account that have no meaning to it until you add value to it.
Absolutely. And knowing that, because I went into the bank once, and you can do your banking online, right? So I went into the bank once and I deposited it was like 100 and some odd dollars. And the lady at the teller, or whatever they're called, she put an extra zero when she entered it into my account. Didn't realize. I went home and my account was 1,000 or 900 and something more than I put in. And that's her mistake. But that right there shows you it's literally typing in, and that's your money. Whatever, it's all online, it's all digital. Everything is shifting in this world. So when you look at money as being scary to invest, don't change your mindset and your thoughts around investing, because money is nothing and has no value until you put it towards something. And I've been chatting with so many people. I chatted with a man this week, and he said, it's not that I don't have the money, I have the money. And I said, but what are you holding on to it for? And he said, well, I don't know. I don't have anything to spend it on. Which you do, people do. They just don't know where to invest their money. They don't know where to spend their money. And it can be dangerous. It can be dangerous to not do the right thing with your money. But once again, you live and you learn. So if you're in a place right now in your business or whatever it is that you're doing, you're starting out as an entrepreneur, you want to start a business, you have all these ideas, the number one thing I can tell you from what I've went through this past year is look at your end goal, look where you're going, look what you want to create for yourself in a business, and make decisions from there. And when you're thinking about the end and what it looks like and what you can see happening in your life, look at somebody who's doing that. Look at somebody who has that and who's living that life. And then once you have that and you're following those people, reach out to them. Ask if you could use their mentorship, because those are the people, once again, who've done it, who went past the things that you're planning, and that can help you get there. There's no better way to success than investing in yourself for your future.
If you want to be a master of influence, which I know you guys want to be because you wouldn't be listening to this podcast or following us. If you want to be a master of influence, you have to stop being a broke mentor giving broke advice, because you're doing a disservice for yourself and for your clients, because you're going to grow quickly. And this was where it's going to require you to sit down, pen to paper, and find out how many hours are in a day, how many are in a week, how much do you spend on lead generating, how much do you spend on onboarding, how much do you spend on messaging all the people in your community, how much free value are you getting? Are you doing live launches or master classes? How many hours are you spending on one-on-one coaching? How many hours are you spending on group coaching? How many hours are you spending on sending out invoices, following up, doing the paperwork? And decide, can you do all of that on your own and ensure that, one, you live the time of freedom? That's the reason why you became an entrepreneur, was for freedom. But here's the dangerous thing about being an entrepreneur working from home, is that you are always on and you're always at home. And if you're not thinking of work, you're thinking of laundry. And if you're not thinking of laundry, you're thinking of work. So where's the self development for you? Where's that time for you? Did you get into this because you said, I want to work 4 hours a day? Well, are you working 4 hours a day with the 12 things that I just listed off? Or do you need to invest to help somebody create systems and flows for you and hire an assistant and hire people to help you go through?
Yeah, because honestly, if you sit down and do exactly what Sarah just said and see where your time's going, what are your results for everything you're doing? Are you getting the results doing all of that? Because as soon as you stop sending out messages to get on a call with a client, your messages stop.
Yep.
Right? Every area of your business stops when you do something else. So look at your business and how everything is going right now with what it is you're doing, and be open-minded to think, okay, if I'm spending right now, 6 hours a day doing the things I don't want to do because I really just want to coach people and I want to help people, and you're doing all the other things, right there, you can bring somebody in to help you do that.
Yep.
And this is where you can go back and listen to a few of our other episodes on delegating and letting go of the imposter syndrome and having to have a hand in every single pot. And this is when your business will evolve.
So I got a great piece of advice a couple years ago when I was at Costco. And I said, oh, I want that Rumba. Like, whoa, it'd be so great just to have this thing go through and sweep my floors and mop my floors every single day. And the guy said to me, yeah, but you still have to clean your house and you still have to empty it and you still have to do that work. He said, for the price of this Rumba, you could hire a cleaner to come in once a week and do it for less. And I was like, bam, then I have a cleaner cleaning my whole house. So now I've passed on that task that takes up a lot of time. And now Donnie doesn't have to do it. I don't have to do it. They come in, I get to hire somebody. I don't have to spend money on cleaning supplies, right? So I save my money on cleaning supplies because they bring all their own. Bam.
That's the truth, right? And it's something you don't think about when you're doing something like that. And that's so amazing that you said that, Sarah, because it's true. How many people will buy a self-cleaning floor machine and not realize they're still doing the work?
Yep.
Right? Same thing in your business. Look at all the areas of your business and just break it down. That's all you need to do to move forward. And then bring somebody in that can help you.
And if you need help with this, reach out to us. We're here to help you with that. We're here to help you scale. Because if you're going to need the help to scale in business, in your confidence, and in your finances. And when you do start to scale, you're going to see an influx in your business, because then you're going to be preceded as the authority in your business, and you're going to be perceived as the star to your prospect. And that's really where you want to come from, because the people who are signing up with you want to live the life that you are portraying yourself to be living online. But in the back, you're working 14 hours a day and trying not to pull your hair out while wearing PJ bottoms, right?
Absolutely. So if you have any questions regarding any of it, if you're in a place right now where you're just like, I don't know what to do, I need help, send us an email. Send it to Sarah, info@saraheasterbrook.com. Right, Sarah?
Yep. Okay. No answer,
And absolutely. Well, we're here to help you and answer questions. Also, if you guys ever have any topics you would like us to touch on throughout our podcast, please send us a message as well, and we can come up with an episode for you on whatever it is that you're looking for. So,
and one more thing. head on over to our Facebook page called Sales Team Solved. We are doing an event September 25th starting at 9 a.m. where we are going to have the best in the industry coming out, sharing their experience, how they handle the work-life balance. I'm going to be doing some sales training. Kaylee's going to be doing some mindset training. We have some paradigm shift training happening, as well as lead gen and everything that you need to have an extremely well-oiled machine. So you're not going to want to miss that one. Early bird tickets are up right now, so grab them before they're gone. Invite your team. If you guys have downlines, this would be a great opportunity at an affordable price to have an external influence come in and build out their business, because you know the importance of going to your events, right? But it costs a couple $100, couple $1,000. This one here is less than $100, and you're going to get everything that you need to grow a massively wild 7-figure business.
Absolutely. And we're so excited to see you there. It's going to be the event of the year. So if you're looking to level up your life, your business, and all other areas, head on over to there, grab your ticket, like Sarah said, before they're gone. And have an absolutely amazing day. Have an amazing weekend. And we'll see you guys on Monday.
Bye.
Bye.